What's up? Look at that beautiful Jackson County, Iowa sunrise.
What are we doing, Robert?
Today, well, as you would always say, we're gonna apply an application of pesticide.
And as you always say, day two.
Day two, blammo season.
So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today, it's day two, as we've said before. The loggers working early on a Sunday. And we are gonna be walking through some woods, making a little bit of noise, making a little bit of boom sticks, and seeing if we can kill some deer. As yesterday, just a quick recap, you guys should watch that video right here if you haven't already. But we basically got two nice quality deer. Definitely one of our slower weekends or slower opening days that we've had in the last couple of years. The last couple of years we've actually been pretty fortunate, but honestly, we had our chances, just didn't have the aiming fluid all on point. But we're gonna be better today. Just know it. Well, Bobby, maybe not so much, or me. We'll see. So anyway, we are going to be participating in deer drives. We're a little bit late as usual because some of us decided to stay out at the deer shed and then enjoy the camaraderie a little too much. But we are just getting down to the meeting point. We're going to go up. We're going to basically do the same drive we did yesterday afternoon. We're going to start there and see what we do.
He's talking to me.
Hey, he flipped you off.
Oh, did he?
Yep. Okay, just had our meeting of the minds. Now we're going. We only shoot to be going by 6:45, so we can be on the road by 7. Yeah, neither happened, but that's all right. We're all a little slow. What'd you just hit?
I hit that bottle just
I saw that. Skidded that water bottle. So we're heading up to do that same drive we did yesterday, as I mentioned before. We're making a little bit of tweaks. Just with the southwest wind, it really kind of hurts us because I'll put an overlay right now, but basically the blockers, if they were to do it how we normally do, the scent would go right at the valley, and we think it would screw things up. So tried things a little different yesterday. We're tweaking it a little bit more today. We'll see what happens. Driver's getting let off here. Blockers are gonna head down the hill. Robert, what's the good word for today? What's your advice for the people back home?
Stay safe, good luck, aim straight, blammo time.
Or in your case, aim low.
That too.
We both missed, but we both were studying our shots. You know, we kind of like did an AAR, an after action report. Basically found out that I was leading too far ahead. I looked at the footage, same thing with Bobby. Bobby was leading too low.
Good morning, everybody. We got day two of shotgun season. We're mixing it up today. We gotta go tea. We shaved a little bit. You know, stay tuned for some more shaving as we go. You know, I didn't do any jokes, no animal jokes yesterday, so maybe that was my problem. So hopefully we'll have some better aiming today, dial it in, and get some good action today.
Well, the drivers are just about set. Just like I said, with the wind direction, we want to get the drivers set before the blockers come in, because as soon as the blockers get set up, their scent's just going to blow right at the valley. Deer's going to smell them and then bust away from the scent, because they're going to be like, well, there's people down there. I definitely don't want to go that direction, so we're going to go the other way, right at the drivers. So just like we did yesterday, that's how we got that real nice buck yesterday. So hopefully we can do it again. So like I said, we're going to tweak it a little bit. We didn't block straight south of here yesterday. We're going to try and block that today. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Cannot wait. Gonna make a couple tweaks. All right, shoot straight, boys.
Taking that way?
Yep, we're gonna head this way.
Farms, you got the bud man. It is day 2 of Iowa shotgun season. Sunday. We're just ready to start a drive. We're gonna take this and push it down and around, and hopefully we'll get some action. So.
Oh, they stopped. Well, before this first drive even started, we saw 2 deer kick out of our drive that way. So it might be a little spooky today, a little on the run.
We will be bringing that timber down over there and back around behind me. I'm sitting in this tree stand covering this hilltop, and got a bunch of guys down below. So,
Reese, what's going on this morning?
Oh, we're hunting. It's kind of cold, but we're waiting for him to come right now. I haven't seen anything yet.
Haven't seen anything yet. Have you got any shots off yet this year?
No.
No. What's your goal for today?
1, if not more.
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want?
A nice doe.
A nice doe?
A nice.
You don't.
Or a nice buck.
A nice buck. A nice deer. All right. Who's that guy over there?
So we're starting drive number 1 of the day. So if you guys remember yesterday in that video, I was right there, shot at 3 of them as they were running across the field. Then I moved up farther, shot at 6 of them as they were running across the field. So instead of having guys along the fence where it's where we don't know where they're going to come out as, we're actually putting guys along this creek. That way we know where they're going to cross. We can see them. We have a lot longer to react. So that's what we're going to do.
What do you think of Daniel's mustache?
I like it.
You like Daniel's?
It's pretty sweet.
This blocker's about set. So we'll be starting the drive here soon. The winds are pretty calm this morning. It was supposed to be a strong southwest wind, but that's not happening yet. I'm kind of pigeonholed right now. I want to go that way, but to go that way I'd have to cross. And I can't cross right there, so we're just going to sit right here and hope I can cover if they go right along the tree line. Standing right on a deer trail right here. But to be honest, guys, I doubt I see much shooting or much action. I'd rather have those guys get action because 3 out of the 4 over there have never gotten a deer. So I want those guys to shoot. That's kind of what we're out here. We're hoping to learn. I guess I don't know why I'm whispering because I'm so far away from the timber. But we want the younger kids, the younger generation, to know how to hunt properly. We want them to have fun. We want them to get hooked. So that's why I took this spot. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm hoping we start hearing some lambing here shortly.
Alrighty, here we go. The walkers are just getting started on this one.
Well, we just saw a 3rd deer cut across, going left to right. Looked like a doe at the very top of the ridge line. So they're definitely smart today.
It's almost got to be a deer bed because there's a lot of stuff laid over here. I mean, this is some nice habitat for just about everything. So we'll see. We did push this finger yesterday. I don't know if we'll be able to see much, but we'll find out.
Okay, Daniel just yelled, saying deer coming down. It's thick as heck here, so as we get going, let's see if we can hear or see anything. I spy with my little eye some deer rub. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, they're close. Just don't know how close. Yeah.
What do we have here?
Evan,
What's going on today, Ev?
just waiting for some deer to come.
Alright. What are you hoping to get today?
Anything.
Anything? Doesn't
Yeah.
matter?
Just a
All right.
deer.
Just some deer?
Yep.
Did you get your first one this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Muzzleloader.
Oh boy. You having fun?
Yeah.
Alright, shoot them straight.
Well, we're about 20 minutes into the drive. I'm just starting to hear the drivers. Yep, I'm hearing them, so no blams, no deer, no nothing. Oof. Usually, I mean, yes, we just did this drive yesterday afternoon, but there's enough pressure around it that, yes, the deer that we pushed out of here yesterday aren't going to be back in it. Duh, why would they? But other deer that were pushed out of other fingers right around there, because, I mean, that was hunted. Everywhere around us was hunted except for the piece we're going to do next. You'd think there'd be deer back in there, but that's what we thought. That's why we did it this morning, but it is what it is.
There's the Bob man. You got a joke for the camera, bud?
Since when did you learn how to climb?
Good one.
What's deer's favorite place to get coffee?
Not sure.
Starbucks.
Nice.
How about breakfast? Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay. You are on the ball this morning already. Good job.
No, you guys can't hear it, but they're like 500-600 yards away from me. I hear them literally just said, "Yeah, you're in the right spot." "Yeah, well, I just saw one 50 yards in front." "Well, we're moving. I'm pushing through this." Yeah, that's a tough part of the drive. Those guys, I mean, the drivers. So deer that we get, it's not just the shooter that actually gets it. It's literally a team deer, because some of the stuff that we walk through, like, yes, the camera does not do it justice. It's 25+% slopes through a bunch of thorns and thickets and washouts, and it's not a lot of fun. Is it the worst ground in the world? Probably not. There's probably people out there that hunt worse than us, but is it worse than average? Abso-freaking-totally. So hopefully we can, hopefully we set this block up right and we can start hearing some blamming soon.
All right, folks. Well, that one's about over with. It was kind of a bust, but we did run this one yesterday afternoon. Didn't get the whole farm done, so decided to come back out here and try her again before we moved on to the next one. So see you on the next one.
Okay, just ran into Scott. He was up in the stand. He hasn't seen anything. Got to share with him some of my good jokes for the year. But don't worry, there's more to come.
Cool. I really hope I don't have to take a field grumpy today. A couple people already have. Oof. And there's our, I see our driver, so they're just about ready to make the corner. Poop. We might get skunked on this one. I don't know if we've ever gotten skunked on this drive. Hopefully the driver at least saw something. I know we didn't see anything. Basically, like I said, we got blockers this way, blockers on this creek, and then blockers are on that side. So I think we had this blocked all right. Well, deer are smart animals, and again, we're not deer slaying, we're deer hunting. It's a sport. It's not easy. Well, the drivers have passed straight up for me, so there's my first drive is over. Got skunked. Might not completely be over yet. We'll see. Still got blocker over there. It's getting pushed to, but yeah, not a good start. Well, we had this line pretty well, and this guy had a bad day.
Ladies, try and stay calm. Bud man showing the pipes. Look at that.
Well, the problem is, did Donnie see anything up there? See or hear anything come through?
I didn't talk to him. I think he was gone. And
yeah, there's Steven, so. Okay, so blocker, and you got the kids. You're pushing, pusher. Everybody else up the valley with you. So we actually had this morning 12 deer in that valley straight ahead of us.
this morning?
Yep. 12 of them right in there that kicked into this next drive, so.
We got set.
Yep. They were just sitting in the valley overnight. Drive number 2. Let's see what we see.
Okay, you got the Bob man here. Drive number 2 for the day. Let's see if we hear some shots. It's 9 o'clock this morning. Had to take a grumpy. That's my schedule. Always come prepared. This is gonna be a very long drive. I'm a blocker, and then once I see the drivers, I turn into a driver. So let's see how things go.
Okay, if we finished up with drive number 1, I saw 3 deer. Well, that's what I saw. I think I seen 4 deer yesterday all day. So 3 the first drive, didn't get a shot. So we're setting up for our next drive. I gotta walk over this knoll and block over there. So we'll see. Hopefully we get a little bit more better luck this time. So
Looks like there's a coyote up there. Let's see if we can get close enough to see it. For you guys to see it, I should say.
These guys are blocking that side. I'm gonna be sitting straight out. So the timber's gonna be pushed down. If they wrap around those guys, if they kick out me, if they go that way, those guys, we're good. So the first thing you do when you get to a new spot, practice shooting lanes. So for me, I'm wide open. I have all shooting lanes. I just can't shoot back that way. That's where my blockers are at. And I can't shoot up into the timber just because that's where my drivers are coming. But anywhere in this field is fair game. There's a shot. It wasn't ours though. Don't think it was at least.
Alrighty, folks, getting set up here on our second drive of the day. We're actually going to be bringing a finger down that's kind of right up over the hill over there. And then it runs into this timber straight ahead of me. So we got the kiddos with me today. We got Evan blocking down over there. And Reese is blocking right above me. So this is a pretty good spot. We're hoping to get the kiddos some shots here. So we'll see if we can get some footage here for you.
Alright, I am turning into a driver now. Because my blockers are to my, I should say I was blocking, my drivers to my right are now even in line with me. So time for me to become a driver. Oh. Yeah, look at that coyote. Can you see him? I'm not gonna shoot this coyote at the beginning of the drive because that's gonna scare away our deer, but towards the end of the drive, I would shoot the absolute poop out of him. As I was about ready to cross this fence, I noticed some dried blood. Kinda see it down there. Right there, right there. It's fully coagulated, so it's not from today. I'm guessing that was yesterday.
Now there's my driver. So nothing came out of this finger. I don't think we've ever had that. The first time we've ever pushed it, there's another driver. I don't think we've ever pushed it where we've ever had a drive, nothing come out of this one. I mean, it's not over yet. There still could be one that leaked up that way because we got blockers way up there, but still. Usually like some cut across. Usually, I don't know. That's good for staying quiet. Okay, this timber's already moving forward. While the 3 drivers are coming, I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be doing the worst job, climbing all the hills. It's got 3 valleys to push that way. Let's get her going. So, now we start pushing. We are working this way, 4 people, all in a line, heading southeast. All right, go ahead and start coming up. This. I don't know where I can go. There's thorn bushes everywhere. So I'm just gotta grunt, go through it. That hurt. That sucked. Time to climb mountain number 2. There's the property lines. You can kind of see. Oh, this looks fun. Not doing that. Yeah, that's a 10-foot drop. Pass. Love all these thorns and pricker bushes and rose bushes and whatever else, whatever have you. Luckily, you just follow the deer trail and it'll get you there.
I've been walking at about a pace of 1 mile an hour for the last half an hour, pushing the bottom side of this tree area. Haven't heard a single shot. Got some guys over there in case any deer kick back. And I lost my other drivers up there somewhere, so that's why I'm going slow, because I don't know if they're ahead of me or behind me. But I got easy walking, and they got that big hill. So, woohoo me.
Okay, just tell them warm. Unzip the jacket, took the hat off. Holly Bob. This one has the toughest push because 3 hills to climb instead of 2. There's a deer. Just heard a lot of crashing. Probably a deer. I can't shoot or go into this fence line. It's another neighbor's property. So I'm trying to stay a little bit ahead, keep the deer in here, as opposed to jumping the fence and going that way. Well, it also could have been a squirrel. There's 2 squirrels fiddle farting around right there. Squirrels can be loud. Didn't think that loud though. Daniel sits right there. Shite. I don't think we're gonna have anything in here. Now we got 5 drivers. Picked up Daniel. Pushed this a little bit left. Man, this might be a first for our group ever to get skunked on this timber on opening weekend.
What's a deer's least favorite bread? Sourdough. Get it?
Out in the valley, but it for sure wasn't anybody up on top. Wasn't our, could have been Scott in a honey hole, but I didn't think so. Yeah, a lot of shooting. This might be an opening weekend first, getting skunked.
About me to that tree away.
Oh, no way.
Like right here.
and I gave him one of these, gave him a stump, and think you kicked anything up walking this way or walking up?
Not that we heard or saw.
Yep.
There's 3 plants coming up.
At least there were 2 in here. Just sucks we didn't get a chance at them. This hill particularly sucks, so we unloaded our guns before we went down it, just because we don't want to fall and accidentally have a accidental discharge. Why didn't you do any blaming?
Just squirrels.
Gotta make sure the gun works.
Well, we just finished up out here at the Ernest farm, and not too well. We didn't fire a cap. A couple coyotes, a few squirrels. We're not hunting those though, but so now we're gonna head up to Jeanette's farm. So hopefully we'll do something there.
Hey Steve, why did the deer need braces?
Why did the deer need braces?
He had buck teeth.
You're killing me, Smoke.
Okay, we're back into Jeanette's field. We're heading up, and we're gonna go to drive this hollow all the way down here. So drive it down this way.
Out and load them up into our own private property. Well, here we are. So we're gonna be pushing this straight down.
And I'm
so
loading.
that is true. So normally we push this in the same, there's another finger over there to the east. We usually push these at the same time because really it's not that big, so you can do half the people. But the problem is we don't have access to that one, change of ownership, a bunch of stuff I don't want to get into. So we're only going to push this one. The rest of the guys are already setting up blocking on the next one. So we're going to push this down real quick, come back up here and push the next one down. Let's get after it.
Here's Don loading his 12 gauge.
Ooh.
All right, Ronnie boy is putting a gate back together. We're gonna start our 3rd drive. Some property that then is next to our property. And maybe we'll get some lambos. Oh, Don's holding it for me. Thanks, Don.
Keeper.
You gotta look right.
Yep, they're gone now.
Oh,
They are to the right of the power line.
That's exactly what they do, and that's why we do this push. So yeah, those guys are up there blocking, and it just kicked them into the next drive. That's exactly what we wanted. We rarely kill deer on this drive, but the biggest thing is just to get them moving, stack up into this one, get them moving, stack up in the next one.
Was there any bucks with them?
No, it was just does. Just 3 does from my vantage point.
What I want is to kill a deer.
I want you to hit a deer
Why
first.
did you shoot that deer yesterday? I couldn't believe you didn't shoot at him.
Which one?
The buck we got. Daniel and I.
Yeah, it was a good enough shot, but he was going right in between Daniel and myself, and I was like, we'll get a better shot.
Another one. That's a buck. That's a buck.
There's a buck.
You can see his rack. He's tall.
Oh,
Another one.
bucks.
They look pretty big from here.
They are bucks.
That's okay.
Down the fence line.
Where the hell did he come from?
He was in the ditch.
Oh, he was in that ditch?
I saw him up there and he came down.
James. Yeah, just keep going. Stay on top of the hill for a little bit. Just. Yep. Oh, there he goes. James, you're good. He's crossing. Okay, so that buck was sitting right there in the gully.
That was a nice buck.
Okay, so 3 bucks and 3 does kicked over. Hold up, guys. I don't think they're ready. Yeah, that was surprising.
I thought he was like.
Did you see him run across the highway or?
No, he was in this thing.
He was kind of right in between the 2 fields, like grassy area.
Yeah.
But at the bottom of the 2 little fields.
I think he was visiting JFK in the grassy knoll.
He was doing something. I mean, there's nothing there but hay. So that's really surprising. 'Cause that's our field. That was exciting. So all we did was get people on this side to wall off and make sure they don't kick into the neighbors that we can't go. And that did exactly what we wanted. We wanted the deer either to stay in or kick out. And they mostly kicked out. So that's God. That's really good. So that buck was sitting right in there. Bobby saw it. I don't know how he saw it. That's awesome. So that was fun. We drew up on it. Didn't really have a good shot. The YouTubers, the YouTube commenters, I'll go through. This stuff isn't that thick. It's the stuff up ahead that you need to go through. That's where the deer are going to be hiding. This stuff isn't that thick. It's pretty open right now. It's when they get a little bit down there farther, that's when it's thick. That's where you really got to go through the stuff. Man, this gets worse every year. I don't even know where to cross it now. I usually can shimmy through here, but I don't think I can. So we got 4 of us walling over, 2 up on top of the hill there, and 4 blockers kind of preventing them from button hooking around. They never go straight across the gravel. They're either going to bust early, that's usually what they do, or they're going to, yeah, they're either going to bust early or run right at the blocker. Alrighty, here is the Hartung property. Cross into it. I say Hartung, it's my uncle's property. This is where it gets thick, and this is where you got to go through it, because the deer will be hiding in there if there are any left in there. Alright, now here's the fun part. Time to go through the bush. Yep. Oh yeah, I see him. I just saw the one. Well, one just kicked across. Hey. That was us. Just had 4 shots. I'm guessing the kids just had some shooting. That's awesome. We've never sad blockers on the next hollow just because, like I said, we've never done it before. 5 shots. Oh, come on, kid. 6. 7. 8. Say by the kids, the 3 high schoolers we got with us. 1 middle schooler, 2 high schoolers. They're sitting over in the next drive, just because we were wondering if that might happen. Well, sure enough, there they are. There's 8 shots. Hopefully we got 1 or 2 down. Yeah, man, you just go around the thick stuff. Shut up. I don't want to hear you. Okay, so this drive is about done. Heard 8 shots, saw 8 deer kick over. Hopefully we have 8 deer down. Highly doubtful. So I am just going to go ahead and finish this drive out. I'm going to walk back and stay on top of this hill to be a blocker up on top.
Okay, we're hearing some shots over on the other side of the valley. I yelled at Ronald up top of the tree line. There was 2 does. Yelled at Ronald. He only saw 1. They were cutting across the field. Then we just heard some blamos. Ronald thinks it was our blockers. I have no idea.
Well, welcome back, folks. We are set up to do one of the Hartung drives here. Actually, a few of us blockers got in here early while they were doing the other hollow over, and sorry we didn't get the action, but there's 2 of them laying down there. Not sure if you can see them through the brush or not. But old Stretchy and the kiddos got some blamming in, and got 2 of them on the ground down there. So they're just getting ready to start walking through this timber, so we'll see what we get.
That old scrape. Sorry, rub. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Deer just kicked behind him. Drive's done. Shoot. I'm gonna walk us all the way to the end then. I'm actually gonna go back in the timber because I thought we were done. We're all blockers here. I'm gonna go back in the timber, I suppose. Oh, this is thick. There's one right there. Right in front of me. So, deer jumped right into here. Well, I am gassed. I kicked one up right there. Pretty sure it looped all the way around and over in there. So I'm gonna keep walking this way. This is our next drive. Whew. And I am tired. Originally, I was supposed to just cut over and across and up, but I just saw those deer, so I just kept wrapping the bullnose. I'm just gonna work my way over here and join the blockers. The doe that I saw came up here, came in there, smelled them, saw Ted, then ran the gauntlet and got shot by all 4 of those guys, and we have 2 deer down. I love it. Okay, so we're starting the next drive. I am gonna be on that corner post and kind of work my way down, because we'll have Ted here and I'll be there. Well, I've definitely got my steps in, that's for sure, because I started all the way up there, walked all the way down to the gravel road, and looped my way back. And a majority of that was not easy moving. Cool. All right, we're gonna get set for this drive. Drive that all the way down.
Okay, drive number 2 at Jeanette's farm. First one was kind of success. We saw a lot of deer, but a lot of shots. 2 down. Sounds like Frenchie got 2 does, but there's a lot of shooting, so I don't know exactly what we got, but I know there's 2 down for sure. So now we're gonna take this small hollow down. Blockers should be all set up. Then we'll come back up and drive the big hollow down. So
Okay, Budman and I are going to be walking on this right side. We're going to do some Hartung property. If I remember correctly, there should be a big tree or log that's in the middle of this valley, and I usually walk across it. So if I get to that point, I will show you.
Right here, Steve's gonna walk his way in to the junk pile. I'm gonna be right here in case they bust out early.
it's pretty brushy in here. So we're gonna start here and push this bad boy all the way down that way there. 1, 2, 3. One starting over there. That's where the deers rub their antlers against that to get the velvet off it and sharpen them up. So
For sure we got 2 deer down in this drive, because again, we did this one, but you only, I mean, it's a smaller drive. We only need 9-10 people. So we took the rest of our people, set them up for blockers so that they're already there. And sure enough, they got some shooting. So sweet. And there are a lot of shooting going on a couple miles that way. All right, let's hopefully we can see something. I haven't seen nor heard anything. If I was guessing, man, the same deer that we kicked out of here and ran across over there probably already heard or saw the blockers or the drivers and already kicked over into the next timber, because that's what they always do. And there's probably a few still left in here, so hopefully we can get a shot at them.
3 of them. 4 of them. Buck. Well, I hope they got those on film anyway, because we didn't get any shots at them. Dang it.
Just said an explicit word. He normally doesn't do that. He said he saw 2 bucks head off into our property over there, which is our last drive of the Hartung properties.
Because the sooner Steve can get going, the sooner he can walk in, the sooner I don't have to worry about this as much. I can start shifting that way as well, because I'm basically just covering this low spot right now.
I don't think this is the one. This one looks a lot more narrower than the last one. Plus, when I jump on it, yeah, that's not a good sound. Oh boy, let's get off that one.
Well, there's deer in here because I already heard them say 2 in front of them coming up at ya, yelling, so that's good. So Steve's gonna stay in the field and I'm gonna stay up here.
This was my tree that I walked across. Whoa, well, it's sturdy enough. Oh, that was close.
Okay, there's Steven. So the drive's almost 2/3 the way done. Nothing, I mean nothing kicked out this way, so that's good. I'm almost positive stuff is kicked across, but that's all right. It's not great, it's all right, because we still got another chance at them. And hopefully there's still 5 or 6 deer in there just roaming, waiting to meet their demise. Hopefully 2 6-year-old dads.
Driver looking where I am so we can try to stay all in line. And right now it's very hilly, so they can't see us, so they'll occasionally yell out to make sure we're roughly in line with each other. Coming back! Well, there's the 2 deer that I was talking about, those does.
Yeah. So something's coming at someone. No blaming yet, though. Like I said, nothing's gonna come this way. Drive's just about over.
Bobby's got his gun up. There must be a deer down in there somewhere.
All right, just about done with this drive. See drivers there, and I know blockers are there, so I got probably another 150 yards to go. And 0 blaming in this drive. So, not great, but not all hope is lost.
Okay, I misspoke again. I think this one is the log I walk across every time. Oh, she ain't moving anywhere. Yay!
This is the glory hole, I like to call it. Really nice spot. You sit on this hillside, deer just come right at you. And this is where we had those 8 shots that came from earlier from that previous drive, and ouch. Here's a kill shot. Blam! I'm thinking it dropped right here. Or at least pretty dang close. Well, no, she came a little ways. 2 doe down. Love it.
You shot it, shoot this one or the other one, Rooster?
First one.
That was the first one. The second one was the German Shepherd.
Nice shooting there, Tex.
Ready, got it?
Alrighty, well, 2 doe down for sure. Kids got one, that's for sure. That's good. So they're tagged. We're gutting them right now. I got a pickup coming to go get us, and then we're gonna go do one more drive before the day's over. Coyotes will be eating glued tonight. Tags on, so you got to put your harvest tag on before you do anything, and then within 24 hours you put your reporting tag on, which is a smaller one. So this harvest transport tag allows you to legally harvest one and then bring it with you. Yes, get him.
No, Lynn came down.
Yeah, that's those guys running our drive right there, running our ground I should say. With this drive, 2 deer down. Now we're heading to the next one.
He's hunting wobbits. So you guys head over to the honey hole. Just be quiet when you're going over there. Bob took a nap up there, so. Okay, let's get some deer here. Okay, we're just gonna set up for our last drive, which is way over there. Got the 3 boys. They're gonna walk up and block the honey hole. I'm gonna walk way up here and block on the fence line. And then we're gonna push this down. We know there's deer. At least we saw deer. We saw 13 of them go in there. 3 nice bucks, dandy bucks, and then 1 probably 3-year-old. So we know there's deer over there, but now we just gotta be able to shoot them. Shoot at them anyway. So we'll have to wait and see. It's a beautiful day. It's actually too nice.
All right, y'all. You got the Bob man here. I didn't film prior to getting here, but we are currently at what's called the honey hole. I'm whispering because we just got set up, and supposedly we pushed a lot of deer into this big old gully and finger, so I'm hoping we get a lot of action here. We got a new member of our party. His name is Braden over there. I don't know if you'll be able to see him, but we set him there, so hopefully he gets some really good deer. They tend to come down over this bluff. I'm hoping we get some deer that come up and go right to him so we get some shots. Supposedly we got a lot of deer in this gully we pushed into this valley the last 2 drives, so I'm hoping there's at least 13 deer in here. Alec, you might not be able to see him. He's about 50 yards to my left, so I'll be shooting right here. I got lanes the whole way across.
Starting the last drive, the deer have been very spooky. We had 13 deer kick into here basically as soon as we got started on the last drive, so we are trying to be very quiet. We didn't drive anybody up there on the field edge like we normally do. Last drive of the day, this is our bread and butter. Hopefully we have plenty of shots. We only had 1 barrage, nothing out of that last one, so we'll just have to see. So it's gonna be a long hike. I actually took my sweatshirt off and my drive is just getting going. I'm gonna be shading a little bit ahead of the drivers here, just because last time we had a couple groups kick out early. So I'm just gonna try and shade ahead as best I can. We got 2 guys out in the fields also to shade ahead.
Okay, we are about 10 minutes into the drive, or at least 10 minutes since I've sat down, and nothing has stirred except some really loud squirrels.
And we got a spectator. I'm gonna stay ahead of the drivers, probably 75 yards or so, and see what we can see. Biggest thing is I want to get up to that low spot. That's where they kicked out last time. Right up there. Busting out to the front. Saw a doe bust out the front finger. 30 yards in front of it. In front of them, I should say. I want to get in this low spot, get to that overwatch, so I can make sure nothing kicks out that real low spot. That's what I think they're going to want to. And I don't have Ted as there as my backup.
Now we're about 20 minutes in, or at least 30 since I've sat down. Have not heard a single shot yet. And I have another problem, is that the sun is right in my eyes, which will make my shooting lanes a little more difficult.
This is where I don't want them to bust up. Big old low spot. Ooh, and you ever have to take a raging poop? That's me right now. Oh, there's a tractor and a disc going by. The heck is that guy doing? Everything's froze. There's a deer. It's right through the trees. Can't tell how big it is though. doe. I'm gonna go down in here, help the guys out a little bit. That's exactly why I'm out here, because she absolutely could have busted out. So the odds of them busting back up through there are pretty slim, especially since I already got the doe moving. So I'm gonna get to the next hill crest, get ready to help them, because right here is actually where the deer ran out last time. Right here was my shot last time. This time we got a driver right, or yeah, driver slash blocker right there. So another reason why I didn't shoot at that doe, it wasn't that spooked. It was just running a little bit, stop, looking around, run a little bit more. It wasn't spooked. That's exactly what we want deer drives to be, is we just slowly go through them, just get them moving. Not spooked and sprinting. We just want to get them moving so that way they don't bolt out, they're not scared, but also they just walk right by the blockers and blood. Okay, so Daniel's moving up, so that's good. And I'm hoping Ted's moving up too. I'm gonna stay right here for a little bit longer, then I'm gonna get up on that crest.
It's been probably about 30 minutes. Still nothing. I think I heard someone yell down in the valley, like behind. So it must mean our drivers are getting close, which either means there's no deer in here or we kicked them all out already.
Think about the deer, think about the deer, not about my poop, not about my poop. Think about the deer. Whew. About a third of the way done with the drive, maybe a little more. And I'm, like I said, I'm shading ahead quite a ways, just try to keep these deer in. I saw one deer already skirt past Daniel in front of him, but there's a lot of deer in here because I've already seen two, one on the far side as well. We got the setup right. This is a tough drive to do. All the drivers in the timber, this is a tough one. Huh, I wonder what that white stuff is. Oh, I just not had to emergency field poop. And usually we have a little bit of shooting before we get into my dad's timber. We're almost there, the fence line is up there. Now that we actually cleared the fence line out, it's much easier. It's much harder to see where the property line's at, but I can see it right there. There's someone's ladder stand. Nice. Well, we're slowly making our way, but still, 0 shot. Gosh, I don't know what the deal is. And no, it's not because I'm yelling, because I'm really not. Fight me. Okay, we gotta be getting close to some deer here.
Okay, we are pushing about 1 hour since I've sat down. My legs are tired. My butt is tired. Have not heard a shot. I heard some shouting. I heard a big branch break. I imagine someone almost fell. But still no deer, no blammo.
Where the heck are these things? I'm just hoping the shots just start coming here soon, because we got it surrounded, because we're getting real close to my dad's timber. It's right there. So as soon as we cross into that, I don't need to be out in the field anymore because we got those two. I'm gonna duck in also because it gets really wide on that far side.
There's one right there. Can't even see him. The sun's glaring that much in my eyes.
Okay, we're just getting to my dad's property. Haven't heard any shots yet. So I'm gonna wait right here, because right here, I'm gonna dive in. There's a buck. Two bucks just crossed into the property. It's kind of nice we cleared this all out. So we put that fence in. So I was able to see them plain as day.
Another one, right up there. Okay, so I've seen 3 deer so far. There was that one nice sized doe. She was staring right at me. She was behind a tree the whole time. She ran kind of straight left, above Alec, hopefully down the valley, and we'll hear some shots. And then those 2 other does, they were again far up there. I don't know where they will go, but hopefully we'll hear some shots.
Okay, there's definitely going to be some shooting here, because bucks are usually the last ones to move, and I just saw 2 of them go. So I'm hoping, they still got probably another 300-400 yards to get there, but I'm hoping we'll start to hear some blamming here soon. There's 2 more. Another buck! Oh, it's just kind of cool to see all the deer running across because I got this fence line. Okay, we're starting to see guys at the fence. So I'm going to make my way down and cross it in here.
Okay, we just got into ours here. I saw a nice buck and 4 does cross the fence back there, and it sounded like we kept them in because I just heard about 5 shots up here. We call it the honey hole. So hopefully they got some down. We'll see when we get up there.
Donnie, if you want, you and I could switch. This might be easier for you. You don't mind. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch.
There they are right there. I don't know if you can see them. Right in the thick of it.
Okay, here's where the fun part comes. We are in the thick of it now. But there are 2 good-sized bucks in here at least. So hopefully we get some lambing here soon. And of course I had my camera off because I forgot it was off. I thought it was on because I was talking to myself. 4 shots just rang out on that side. Hoping that's that buck. 5 shots. There we go.
There's a buck. There's some on the ridge line. Right up there. See those up there? Yeah, there's a doe way up there. Oh no, there's our little buck. There's a fork.
6 or 7, whatever that is. 8. There's deer in here. No, that's us. There's 2 good buck in here. I like it. 9 dead deer. 11. A lot of shots down the valley.
A lot more shooting still.
So just recap, we've had 12 shots so far down the valley, and I'm almost positive we got at least 1 dead deer. Better.
Braden's lined up. He's just standing there, watching, waiting. Coming back.
I think we're up to like 17 or 18 shots so far.
There is a decent buck right in front of the honey hole, period. Leg shot off, period. He's sitting down, but not dead.
Okay, all 3 GoPros batteries have died, so that kind of sucks. So now I'm gonna have to record some on my phone, but obviously won't have any action shots because we just saw a doe right up there. I think that was Ted or somebody. Shot just came up on the top of the hill. Yeah, Ted and Daniel are out in the field. These deer have really hung in there quite a long time. We're not sure why they're hanging tight so much. We're basically gonna have to push them every 30, 40 yards. Sometimes they bed down. Oh, who doesn't love deer season? So this makes it all worth it. This is one of the toughest drives that we have. It is the toughest drive, and I just hit myself with a twig. And I had the easy part. The guys that had to walk this for about over an hour, it's just tough through thick side hill with thorns catching you and everything. It's not fun, but it makes it all worth it when hopefully we got 3 bucks down and 3 doe down. I'm max 3 ducks, 2 doe. That's my guess.
There's some deer up there. That's a shot.
Still got more deer in here. 1 shot up on top of the hill. That sounded like a rifle. Bet that was Budley up on top. Deer get hurt getting through this crap. Gosh. These thorns suck. How in the world would God make thorns?
There's a doe running right there. She is sprinting. Sprinting. There's a fucking deer. Shoot him, buddy. Damn, dude. know where he came from.
Day late and a dollar short. I just heard one shot. Just put my...
The deer. There's the little fork. They're both little forks, aren't they?
Okay, well that was definitely a rifle barrage. So to recap, again, I apologize for the GoPro dead batteries. I had 3 of them today. So 2 doe kicked down, but Donnie was too far back, or we were too far ahead, one of those two. But 2 doe kicked down in between us. And then 6 shots just went off.
I hear our drivers, they must be pretty close.
Okay, blockers are 100 yards up, just taking our time. We got a little mismatched out of sorts. It's all right, it happens after a real long drive. So we're almost done. And I think there's probably over 30 shots in this drive. Gee, dang it. We better have some deer down after this one. And I hope we don't let the track too many because it's getting dark on us. It's already almost 4. Shooting hours close at 4:45, but obviously it gets dark around then as well. So, okay, there's our blocker. He was asked, hey, where's your buck? He said 20 yards. Attaboy. Thinking that's Evan. Attaboy, Evan. He's our high schooler. He's right down the hill from me. You dropped him 20 feet. Woo! One shot, right?
He started down there by where he was in the there.
Oh, what a deer you got there, young fella. That's no beer right there. That is wide. Woo-hoo. Heck yeah, look at the body on that guy. Little Evan.
Dude, come here.
Hell yeah. That's what it's all about. 8 guys busting their tail for the last hour and a half just to get that. So Evan can blam that real nice buck. I think it's his first gun season buck. That's awesome. And allegedly we got more down. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh yeah, this must be where he was shot.
Oh, you wanna plant? One hold, one leg.
There's a leg hole. Oh baby.
I hear some yelling. Let's go take a look. Let's go help Reese out. It's a nice buck. I already see it. I already see a rack. That's the pig I saw cross into here. Oh, buddy.
One shot, one kill.
Are you kidding me? Jeez, pull that sucker up.
Pointing to the camera.
That one's gonna look nice on your wall. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
You're shy? Yeah.
That's a nice deer. 2 big deer, and apparently we got 2 more down back up there.
Somebody shot.
And I'm guessing that was Bud with his 350. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, quick update. For sure, 1 deer dead on top of the hill. 2 nice bucks down below.
Shooting this last run.
Yeah, actually, I shoot.
You were right that everyone went. All the deer went into that last run.
And there's a bigger one that.
Ted's little boy hit, right?
Of all the drives, that my GoPro batteries died. Well, I tried to film as much as we did. Most of the shooting was when the GoPro was gone, but there was still probably 15 shots that weren't on the GoPro, probably at least 10. So here's what I know so far. One monster buck that Reese got. A very nice sized buck that I haven't got both of their first bucks. So that right there is worth it alone. But apparently I haven't seen it yet. There's a doe up top, there's a nice buck up top, and then there's another doe up top. So 5 deer down on this drive alone. Oh, that just makes it worth it right there.
Okay, it is about dusk. We got our deer gutted and put back in Stretch's truck. Sounds like we got a lot down. Some of Ted's boys got some nice bucks. I don't know the total damage for today, so we'll have to probably figure that out once we get to the bottom of the hill or get to the shed. But I think overall today was an excellent day, especially this last drive. So stay tuned for some more.
Alrighty, getting the pickup back here so we can pile a bunch of people in here. So we don't have to walk near as far. Let's go con up our deer and head to the shed. That's gonna be at least 6, if not 7 for today. And boy, did we get some pigs. God dang.
You want that his out, Scott? Let's do one day.
Huh?
Evan's out. All right, Reese, you want to grab your gun?
Brute. Absolute brute. That's a good haul out of here.
That's gonna hold that thing together.
Well, we'll find
Good
out.
haul.
Like I said, this could be the...
So that makes 6 deer total today. Not bad. We had a metric of deer in there.
Joe would have with her eye hanging out.
Jesus.
Headshot, dude.
Okay, we made it back to the shed. Mr. and Mrs. Ernst, how we doing? So,
Bobby, wait.
we got some good shooting in today. The kids did well. Hanging them up so they cool down a lot quicker. It's a 4-man operation. Yeah, one takes the hooks, 2 people grab the legs, 1 person grabs the head, and we hoist them up.
Hook guy usually gets the butt in the face.
Yeah, that guy there. That was an easy one. I'm going to guarantee you that nose is not going to touch the ground.
Little spring deer.
Looks like a coyote. Jeez, this is a heavy one. Watch your fingers there, Bob. Your fingers are in the way. And there they had a nice day today. A lot of kids got some shooting, so kids doubled up on a nice buck.
Justice, go do the outro.
Now, get the deer. Fun part. Got some food afterwards and some beverages. This guy stinks. Got a lot of deer today. So, some pretty nice bucks. So this one, and this one all came off the dad's property. We got 2 more bucks here. So some pretty quality deer this year. Really 7 out of 8 of them are pretty good. This one's a little bit smaller, but you know what? Evan shot it, so I think it's his first shotgun deer, so pretty good one. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and close this one out. We'll run it again tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, take it easy, stay safe, and oh my gosh, this thing is a brute. Ta-ta for now. Scott, what's the last words?
Have a wonderful night.
You're just really making the editor work harder, aren't you now?
Yes, edit that out.
I will. I'll have to.